okay? How it coaches, however you can do it. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you do it, you know, take verbatim from any great coach or any great athlete. It doesn't matter. However you can get your athlete to do that, do it. Okay, get them to be in their power position with the ball here. This is where the power happens. This is where you I need to do the pendulum thing. I'll do that later. So everybody know about the pendulum? It's all about pendulum motion. I need to do that. Is there like a
Broom?
Yeah.
Broom over there.
Hook him up, Afua.
So this is the secret. Don't tell anybody. Actually, speaking of T-Cone, I saw him doing this at the World Cup in 09, 07, whenever it was in Greece. He came to the track and he got a hammer and he went into the bushes. And he was doing this here with the hammer. Just like this, I swear to God. At that point, I knew he knew how to throw. So, pendulum motion, let's talk about that a little bit. It's going to be a little hard with the broom, but maybe. So, where's the fastest point in the pendulum? This is just physics, right?
Gravity side.
What?
Gravity side. First one to ground. So it's coming from the high to low.
Where is it going the fastest? Right in the middle. Where does it stop? I led you. I should have said, does it ever stop? Everybody goes, no, it keeps going. It stops on either side, right? Stops and turns around. Goes the other direction. Okay? So how do we affect this pendulum? Well, we can do it a couple of ways. If I had a hammer, I'd say, well, we can twist the handle, right? Kind of maybe, but not very much, and it's really hard, okay? And so we could, probably the most effective way, the most efficient way would be to reach down, hit it down here, right? But in the middle of an 80-meter throw, I don't want to let go of the hammer and reach down with one hand, reach down there. So that's a way to do it, but that one doesn't really count. So we can change the pivot point. I'll speed it up. I'll speed the lecture up. So we can change the pivot point. That's about all we can do. So how does that work? If you basically shorten the radius at the low point, look, it doesn't really get that much faster. Let's try that again. Tick, 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 tick. In fact, it doesn't get any faster, it gets slower down, tick. But it gets a lot bigger, all right? Just by moving a little bit. And then look what happens. You saw it happen on accident. I didn't mean to do that, right? Now, it has now ceased to stop, but where's the slow point? Slow point's up there. Fast point's down here. So I'm going to turn and to a throws position. And I started the wrong way, so now I have to do a right-handed throw. So here's a pure pendulum, right? And now we're just going to change that a little bit. Still a pure pendulum, still a pure pendulum. Now we got to move a little bit, but it's still a pendulum. Fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. See how that works? That's why control the wind. Get everything happening front to back, okay? Instead of sideways. What happens when you go sideways? Tick, 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 tick. It really slows down, right? You don't want to slow down. You want to at least keep the same speed and get bigger. All going sideways does is slow it down. It doesn't make it any bigger. It makes it feel like it's better because it's harder, because all of a sudden we're trying to do a snatch over here, but it doesn't help. So pendulum, boom, boom, boom. And that's where you just, a little bit there, a little bit there. That's what speeds up the hammer. Okay, you gotta have some strength on either side of it, particularly on the downhill side, just so you can keep posture. But most of the power, right there. Okay, does that make sense? There was a point to that. I don't know what it was. Huh? Just so come on back in. Where's it? You got a hammer? Oh, I know what it was. So that's why it's important to come down here every time, to see that every time. So you have a little bit of time to get acquainted with the ball, right? Before you smack it. Okay? Oh, hi. Wham! Now we'll talk about the other side. The other side is simply this. You've seen dancers do this all the time. That's the other side. That's all it is. Let the ball go past what I call midline. From here, you're smacking, you're sitting back. The ball goes past midline, and suddenly it's pulling you around. So it's effortless. You don't even have to try. You're up. That's the secret, by the way. This offside, letting it go out here is the secret, and that's the hardest thing to do because we want to be pushing on it. We want to be doing something to it. All you have to do is stand in the middle and let it go around.